you go.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Jesus. Everything came back negative.
Right.
But I was traumatized for years behind that, wondering.
I think.
So now I'm good.
I think our generation is like Teflon when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because the one above us, above me, they really was dropping like flies. But everybody like of my little generation, we still kicking. We dying from some stuff that we bus accidents,
exactly,
gunshot wounds,
exactly.
stuff. Heart attacks. But ain't nobody really
and gunshot
down.
And gunshot wounds.
Well, you get shot right, you'll have a heart attack. So whichever one you expire from, that's up to the doctor.
Right. Exactly, you're right about that.
So this has been all well and good, everyone. But let's just get back to the compatibility because we've had Aisha's take, we've had Kenny's take, we've had Steph's take.
So now
it's time for mine. So all of this spiritual stuff and friends and connectivity, this is all well and good. When it comes down to me and my nitty gritty and my compatibility, it's just all about the chemistry. It's to be compatible with me.
Yes.
I want you to be like me.
All right.
I need you to be just like me.
All right.
If that's possible. I need you to be
how long your hair got?
Very sexual. Very sexual and aggressive. Yes, very aggressive.
So you want your hair pulled.
And all that. And so again, this is all great with friendship and all the rest of that stuff. Okay. I need the person to match me.
Okay, I got
and a lot of people say, oh, you might not get that. Every single person is different. Every person is different, was raised differently, has different personalities, has been through different things, learned different things, different stages, all that's great. Right. But I need for you to match me in order to be compatible with me sexually.
Any two people can match each other. But
thank you.
From the middle, if this is the middle of great sex for you, and you're over here right now, and he's over here, in order for instead of you got to get here too. You got to make some moves to get here too. And he's got to make some moves to get here too.
That's right.
And as long as y'all moving towards each other, it shouldn't be a problem.
You're compatible. And if it's not, you're not.
And if you want to pat that,
but you can become
it. I agree. You can
become, but you have to both have a willingness
to get there.
I believe there is a different issue there if the person is not willing to move in the opposite direction. There is another issue, and it may not be you.
Exactly. Exactly.
It may be some other person.
No, exactly.
This is true.
It may be some brother down.
Maybe he's too tired.
Because he was knocking the bottom out.
Put my number up, Smurf.
No! Smurf!
But no, maybe it's some insecurity.
Yes.
Maybe some insecurities because a lot of people, they have these thoughts going in their mind. Well, if I do this, what would she think?
Right.
If I do that, or am I going to do this right?
That's true because I felt like that too in my personal experience. Like if I do this, will this person think I'm crazy? Or like something like that. So that is true.
If a guy, whatever a girl does, he even if it shocks him, he's not going to feel like, oh, she's crazy.
I don't know.
He's going to feel like, thank you.
I don't know, Kenny.
Well, for the G. Well, I speak for the gams. That's the
because usually the men, true. Because usually the men, you know how you all want to feel like you putting it down and like you taking charge, like the man, like it's always been the thing. That's good. That's good because it shouldn't be like that. I think both people, if that's you should be allowed to be you.
Because I'm gonna have my chance.
Men feel like I'm the man. If she doing all this, I can't.
Sometimes you gotta play defense.
Like this all the time. You know, they want the woman to be, and all that.
They do.
That's fine.
They do.
I don't know a lot of men like that. I know men who want you in there working.
Yeah,
just like them. They want you working.
I'm sweating. Why you dry?
Right. That's right.
You want to dab your forehead or something? Do you need a break too? You want to get some? It's 2 glasses of water.
But you do have those guys who like, I don't want my wife, my woman, my mother, my children doing certain things.
Yes, they do.
Other issues.
And
they're right here.
They're right there, but they'll watch it on porn.
Or they'll go out and get it
in the streets, but they don't want it in the house.
I definitely have a couple girlfriends.
That's where intimacy is lacking because you cannot be yourself, and obviously he's not being himself either.
I had a friend I grew up with, a very close friend who I'm still friends to this day. She got married.
Okay.
And she finally, when you grow up in the church world, when you get married, you've been doing stuff all the time, but when you get married, you can say thank you, Jesus, after you come.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to bring Jesus in.
But you can.
You stay out here until I I finish. I'll come get you when I'm ready.
But you can. Jesus will fan you while you work.
Hell
If you're married.
Hell no.
He'll get you a glass of water.
Thank you, Jesus.
Somebody dab that forehead for her. She working. But I'm just saying.
Get that stroke in a little longer.
The bed is under fire. The bed is under fire. And that's why Christians, when they get married, they say, okay, it's nothing off limits.
Yeah.
Get the candle wax. Hey, give me that box cutter. Wait a minute. But anyway,
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
You can do whatever you want to do once you're married.
Exactly.
Okay.
So understanding that.
Wait. What kind of marriage? A spiritual marriage?
Well,
or stand up before a magistrate.
All right. Whatever you jump the broom. I don't care if you can skydive.
At home, the one in the linen closet.
Whatever's legal. I don't know. Anywho, she was great. I'm about to be my sexual self. I've been deprived of myself. She was had sex before with other people, but she never let herself go.
No, exactly.
Got married, and husband wouldn't let her go down.
Wow. Because he didn't want that for his wife, right?
The headless. She said, no, you my wife. You don't do that.
Oh, no.
And she was, I don't believe it. I waited all this time.
Yeah. Do it.
She been trying to duck sick for a long time.
I've never heard
a new one.
But you know what? This is where S&M comes in. Strap that nigga down.
Exactly.
Put that blindfold on.
But the funny thing is, she's a doctor.
And then he'll be like, wifey.
Exactly.
She's a docile.
Right.
She's a docile person. She's like that person that want to go, oh, that feels so good. She's like that. She's like that natural. You meet her, you be like, hi, so nice to meet you. Same voice.
Yeah.
But, like,
the same voice.
but you understand, she was ready to get loose and be
Dang,
her sexual self.
even.
And he kept the same restrictions on her, or even worse, that her mind had trapped her with the religion thing.
Do you think she'll ever step out? I was just about to say, do you think she'll ever step out?
No, she stepped out the marriage.
Oh, well, see, that's what she stepped out the marriage.
She broke out like a rash.
Yeah.
You cannot be yourself within this covenant. There is no chance that it's going to survive.
That's the safest place. That's for a married couple. That's the safest place. You can say what you want.
That's true.
You can go in the bathroom and not try to make your farts sound little. You ain't got to turn the water on.
Right.
This is the same.
In the bathroom, shit with the door.
With the door open. Yes.
Come in, so you can tell what you wanted to him to do.
Hey,
hold your breath.
The minister said we're in this together. This is hard.
That is interesting though. I've never that's
really?
like if they and he did not let her do anything.
No, that was he trapped his mind into thinking my wife is too. Because he thinks sex is dirty and he don't understand the spiritual connotation.
Wow.
Right.
So he getting head from somebody, he's so conflicted and it feels so good, but it's so bad.
That's what happens when you don't teach your children about sex. We make it seem
bad.
Yeah, like it's a bad thing. God created sex.
That's right.
And the issue is we don't know we put limitations on sex.
Yeah.
We don't know how explosive it really can be. God made this thing. We only tap in the surface of this thing.
We tapping it. We tapping it.
We got a 2-minute. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
We got a 30-minute orgasm. We think we did some shit. And we gotta keep going to get that 30 minutes. 30 seconds. Over and over again. That's the surface, baby.
That's right.
The surface.
That's the surface.
Wow.
Yeah,
I agree with you on that.
And it is so. You realize there's 6 billion, almost 7 billion people on this planet. People are having sex. It is a universal thing, but no, I believe that half of these people that's doing it can never, like you said, she's tapping the surface, never get to the deepness of what it is. It is a deep thing, not physically, because I've seen people talk and have the woman have an orgasm.
Exactly.
You haven't touched her, and she hasn't touched herself, but you reached a place in her that nobody else touched. It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Or you may touch each other, but no penetration.
But no penetration.
Clothes are on.
Yeah.
Or just with breathing.
I'm for penetration.
Yeah.
I'm for penetration.
Honestly, like
for the
energy.
experience.
So am I.
For the experience.
Yeah.
I want to be able to come without you being naked.
That's
because that's power.
Put my number up here.
That's
Smurf. Is he at lunch?
I'd like the clothes off.
But you know what? That's good too.
That's good too.
But power with your clothes on.
Hello.
While you driving down the street and it's just you.
Now that's a player.
That's a ticket.
A ticket.
That's a call. Damn, you know you ran that stop sign. I was coming, officer.
I was coming.
That's where I was going. I was coming.
So please. Exactly. Write into us, give us your opinions if you have any of these experiences to where you feel like you're trapped inside of a sexual situation that maybe you feel like no one else around you is experiencing and you want us to let us know about it, or have us talk about it some more. Please let us know at the Nitty Gritty Talk.
Yes.
Yeah, and feel free. Understand the religious connotation that we were speaking of is our personal experience.
Personal.
I don't downtrod anybody's beliefs, Buddhism, whatever you believe, Israelites. I love all of y'all. Believe in something. I say.
Exactly.
Find your light.
Believe in something.
Somebody remember? Y'all remember? Y'all too young to remember this, but the rerun used to have the little ball head.
I love rerun.
They was praising a cabbage. People will make a god out of anything.
Yes.
And you ever were having sex and you hear somebody say, "Oh God."
Yeah.
Do you know you're giving that power over you to that next person?
For real?
The God, you're
Lord,
saying you're
have
my
mercy,
God.
who I've given power to. I didn't mean to do that.
Give me my power back.
Oh God. Watch who you call your God.
Exactly.
Watch who you laying down with.
Please. Sometimes I'm standing up.
Because thinking she go to church and read the Bible. Exactly.
Yes. They do say that two people really do connect. And people just be out here just, just frivolously dating and having sex and stuff like that. That you connecting as one and stuff like that.
It's true.
And you really are.
But you
really are.
I don't think that's a true connection. I believe, because some people think, just like Kenny was saying, that when he hooked up with somebody, and it was good or whatever, that they were compatible. But I don't think that's the true connection, even though it's something energetically going on.
It is energetically.
But I believe that you can be in a sexual situation where you're just using the other person as your toy, as a human toy. You're really not connecting with them on any type of level other than physical. It's not a spiritual level, which I look for. But you're just using them. They hitting the right spot just like that vibrator. They going at the right pace just like that vibrator. And you know what I'm saying? But you don't, your eyes closed, you're thinking of Denzel, and you know what I'm saying? That's not a connection. That's not compatibility. That's your human toy. That's all.
I just thought of a nice summertime t-shirt for her. Are you greater than my vibrator?
I don't know.
I had to put mine down. Nobody would be able to let me knock you up.
Hey, I caught her out at the restaurant with a vibrator sitting across. She wanted to date her vibrator. So what you do today?
Hey, fellas, no hard feelings, but they can keep going and going
That's
and
right.
going.
Bring them to the bedroom with you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't be intimidated, fellas.
Tag team. Tag team.
I'm with that. I'm with all the toys. Women can have their vibrators, and the glory of the vibrator is great. But I haven't met anybody that can beat this.
Yeah, okay.
That Kung Fu grip.
Kung Fu grip.
Not that Kung Fu grip.
What did you want?
I done found a new stroke. It go bop bop squeak. Bop bop.
She said, "All right then."
I taught you that.
I know about that one. But some people are just a little bit sensitive on the top. Yeah. Some people are a little too sensitive on the top. So you can't do that.
But that's why you go. That's why you go bop bop. Squirt. You feel how the difference was?
Yeah.
Bop bop.
I'm fucking to give it a break.
All the nerve endings is right up under that cap.
Yeah, that's true.
So I understand that's masturbation. That's a whole other thing.
That's a different show.
People believe it's taboo. People believe it's necessary.
We want to hear from you.
We'll be covering all of this and more on
The Nitty Gritty.
I believe we need to go to our next break. Smurf, run a commercial where the guy was doing a pop-up squeal.
All right, what's our time looking like, y'all?
He's not like